I got one of these cheap dowel pin jigs off the internet, and when I got it I did a review and promised that I'd use it and let you know how it went. So I used it on that stool back there. Let's do some close-ups and we'll see how it went. When I got this stool, it was split in two places, one here and one here. The seams just popped, and they were just regular glue joints. So yeah, this was kind of a fancy stool, and the way it was built, the way the legs were attached, it just it meant that when they put any stress on it, it just literally popped those glue joints. And this was one of those midnight trash can recoveries. So I went over and grabbed it out of the neighbor's trash can before the trash guys got there. And I ordered this thing off the internet, like I said earlier, and it came with some dowel pins, which I should have just thrown away immediately because they're the loosest fitting thing. I mean, they're like B grade. I think they were factory rejects that came along with it. And it came with drill bits and drill stops and some other things, a few other little items. These are okay. Let me show you the result of the work on the top, and then you can kind of judge for yourself. We'll do a super close-up and I can tell you how things went. This is one of the joints, and you can see that it's not carefully lined up, and this is after a lot of belt sanding. Now I'm a rank amateur, and I've seen these tools in the hands of guys who are pros or gifted amateurs, and they can really make it work. But I spent a lot of time trying to line this thing up and trying to get it exactly right, doing everything I possibly could. And the best I could do was about 2 millimeters on the joint alignment. So it was better than nothing, but yeah, certainly better than trying to guess your way through it. But I've got another tool that seems to work just as well. And let me show you the issue I had. Let's say this is the edge we're going to put the dowel pins in, and so you put your tool on here like this, and this handle is actually a detractor. I mean, it gives you more leverage to pull this thing out of square, which was my problem. It kept going out of square. And so in the end, I just held it like this with my hand in place. And then of course you put in the drill with the drill bit, and once you do that, you're also getting a huge amount of leverage through this drill bit. And yeah, I mean, this drill bit acts as another lever to pull things out of whack. So trying to hold this thing in position square against the wood, now again, professionals do this every day and they get used to it, but for us amateurs, yeah, you get this action going. If you're trying to hold it with the handle down here, that, like I said, just a slight movement down here brings this thing off square with this really fast. And then the other one is when you put that drill bit in there and you just even bump it, don't have the drill exactly straight down. It's very easy just to like wiggle that thing, and then you're no longer drilling a square hole. The dowel pin's not going to go in there square. So yeah, those were the two big issues. And when I finally clamped the wood together, I had to use clamps just to hold it flat. I put it in a couple bar clamps to squeeze it together end to end, and then I put in some C-clamps to hold the surface flat, and then I did a lot of belt sanding, so it looks a lot better. But you're saying, what did I compare this to, right? Well, I also had one of these, and this is a professional version of it. And yeah, there's no handle on it. You just kind of hold it in place and you drill it that way. So yeah, I found out that this thing works much better, and actually was not too much more expensive than the plastic version, and I'm sure this will last a lot longer. So anyway, that's kind of the end result of this inexpensive dowel pin jig. I hope you find that useful and interesting in your home DIY woodworking projects.